Shields up, Ironbreakers. Welcome back to Granblue Fantasy Relink. The release of the game is almost upon us, so I figured I'd do a quick little recap of what you can expect from each of the editions that are going to be available at launch, as well as when the early access actually begins. I also ran into some new gameplay footage that I hadn't really seen before on the official Twitter account, so I'm going to be checking that stuff as well, since it includes characters that were not present in the demo, which is going to be the first time that I'm going to be seeing some of the moves that these characters have available to them. Even though some of them might have been present in some of the trailers and stuff, I still want to look over it and give you guys my opinions on it. Speaking of the demo, in case you still haven't had a chance to play the demo, I highly recommend that you do, because it is a pretty fun demo in my opinion. I had a blast playing it. I streamed it. You can check out the gameplay here in the channel, but the demo unfortunately is only available on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. So, I'm sorry Steam users, you still don't really get to try out the demo. You can see the gameplay here in my channel, but to be completely honest, I actually wish that they would release the demo on Steam, even if it is after the game releases, because for a lot of people, it's just a matter of testing out if their computer can actually run the game. Not just even playing the game, which is also extremely important, but just to see if their system can support it. This is something very important for PC players, so I would definitely recommend Cygames to consider eventually porting the demo that you already have made anyways over to Steam, so that people can actually test out the game, since that can actually lead to a couple of more sales. But anyway, let's get things started by talking about the different editions that are available of the game. Starting us off, we have the Standard Edition, which is just the base game itself, and that really doesn't give you any additional bonuses in the Steam version. However, when it comes to the PlayStation version, it comes with a couple of extra goodies. One of those goodies is the Granblue Special Item Set Relink Pack. So this is a set of items, but it is not necessarily for Granblue Fantasy Relink. This is for the Granblue mobile game, from my understanding. The items are actually available on the official website for you guys to check out. There's way too many of them for me to go over all of those items. Not to mention that I don't actually know what each of the items does, because I don't really play the Granblue mobile game, but just be aware that this is kind of like a crossover pack for their mobile game, for those of you that happen to play that game. Then we also have pre-order bonuses, Stamina 3 and Enmity 3 sigils. These are basically almost like these gems that you equip onto your characters that grant them power. In the specific case of Stamina 3, this is a gem that gives you additional damage while your health is full, and then the lower your health gets, the less damage bonus you are getting. And Enmity 3 is the exact opposite. It gives you more damage the lower your health gets. So, you know, these I don't think are going to be that big of a deal, even though you're going to have a bit of a boost at the beginning of the game, but I don't think it's that big a deal. This is only for pre-order. Notice how it says there, pre-order bonuses. Then we also have pre-order bonuses, early access ×2. Now, I'm going to be telling you guys when this early access period begins, and early access is also only available for PlayStation accounts, which again is something that kind of sucks. I'm assuming they probably made some type of deal with Sony or something like that, so you know, it is what it is. Then we have the Special Edition, which has everything that the normal edition has. It also comes with a Granblue Fantasy Relink in-game item set, which I believe is a couple of skins and stuff that you can get in the game, as well as a couple of additional colors. So that is also going to be present in the Steam version, and then it's just the same stuff that you would get with the standard version, including the pre-order bonuses for sigils, as well as early access. Then you have the Digital Deluxe Edition, which has all the things that come in the Special Edition, as well as a digital art book and soundtrack. These are things that are not available in the Steam edition. I have to question, why exactly is the Steam marketplace being left kind of like barren, you know? Not that I care about any of this pre-order stuff, except for the early access. That is the one thing that is important to me as a content creator. But like most of the other stuff, I don't really care about it, but why? I don't understand. It almost feels like the game was mostly developed for PlayStation. I'm very curious to test out the Steam version when that eventually comes out. So, you know, maybe wait for a report if you're thinking about getting it on Steam. Wait for a review or something. I actually requested a code for the PC version, but I haven't heard back from them, so I don't know if I'm going to be getting that or not. They also talk about when we are going to be getting the physical editions. So these are going to be available February 1st, so there's no way to get early access through the physical editions. You have your standard edition, deluxe edition, and collector's edition, which I believe comes with a statue or something. I didn't really look too deeply into that one, but, you know, then you also have the Steam digital editions that are going to be available 9 p.m. on the January 31st. This is Pacific time, so make sure to adjust for whatever time zone you happen to be in. And then finally, we have the early access global launch timing. So initially, the game was supposed to launch at some point during the 28th of January, but it looks like that is not going to be the case. For starters, there is not going to be a worldwide release. So the game is going to be releasing at midnight local times, with the exception of LA, who gets it at 9 p.m. on the 28th, but everywhere else it is going to be midnight on the 29th. So that would be the evening of the 28th going into the 29th. At least that is what I would expect. And this also means that if you want to get like that really early access, you can probably get into a New Zealand account or something like that, which is what I personally did for the demo. And I was even considering doing it for the launch of the game, but at the same time, look, the 28th is my kid's birthday. I'm not going to be skipping my kid's birthday to stream Granblue Fantasy Relink. I'm super excited about Granblue Fantasy Relink. I'm not excited enough to skip, spending the day with my kid during his birthday. That is just not going to happen, but just be aware that that is the current plan of the game. So this means that most likely, in my case, I might be streaming the game probably on Monday. It's going to be either Monday or like late Sunday. But I'm not really going to stress out over it. I was actually hoping to get a little bit of early access so that I could pre-record some stuff, get you guys some content, but that was not the case. It is what it is. It's not the end of the day. Now, I did a couple of polls on YouTube to figure out which one was everyone's favorite character. And, I started with some basics. You got Gran, Rackham, Catalina, and Io. Catalina wins that. Then we did another one with Jita. I know that Gran and Jita is kind of like the same thing, but, I like seeing them as different characters, even though they have the same moveset and all that stuff. They still are different characters, but we have Jita, Eugen, Lancelot, and Fairy, and Lancelot took the cake, which is actually surprising because, Lancelot is a male character. He's the only male character that managed to pull ahead of other female characters, which is quite impressive. Then we have Best Granblue Fantasy Character Round 3, Gandangosa, Siegfried, Yodara, and Narmaya. Narmaya is clearly going to win over here, and Siegfried pulling in a strong second place. This will come into play later. Then we have Percival, Vayne, Vasaraga, and Zeta. Zeta taking the win. And then we had Cagliostro, Roland, Rosetta, and Lancelot. I put Lancelot again because he was the least voted among the previous winners, so I'm trying to get him to fight for a spot in the finals. And then finally, we have like the male finals, because at this point I realized, look, if there's a female character in the poll, no male character is going to win, with the exception of Lancelot pulling up a bit ahead in one of those polls. But, I was just like, let's just have a male final. Then we have Lancelot, Vasaraga, Siegfried, and Rackham, which Siegfried takes the cake. And then for the female finals, we have Narmaya, Rosetta, Zeta, Catalina, and obviously Narmaya takes the cake. So the overall most popular character, the fan favorite character, according to you guys, is Narmaya. I wonder why. I have no idea why Narmaya would be the most popular character that you guys happen to pick. You might be wondering, why weren't there more things done, like for instance with Siegfried, to see if Siegfried was more popular than Narmaya. Siegfried had previously already fought against Narmaya and lost, so I don't think that I really needed to do that particular poll. But anyways, that was just like a little bit of a popularity contest that I almost did, and the character that I expected won. I was not particularly surprised by that. So anyways, like I said, I wanted to check out some gameplay, and here we have Jita. Now, Jita plays just like Gran, but I figured we'd watch some of her animations, and now we're going to move on to some of the other characters that I've seen here. So, let's check this out.
Now let's get back out there! Yeah! Go, Lyria! Please be careful! Yeah! I'm here for you! Locked on!
Stay on the offensive!
Now they're in for it! Go get them! Miserable mist! I've got your back! This'll hurt! Now's our chance! We just can't be beat! When we're together, nothing Nothing's impossible. Bless Tempest Blade! Ah! Granblue Fantasy.
So Jita is looking pretty good. This was just to see some of her animations and stuff like that. I think that character's looking pretty good. I don't really have a whole lot of comments on that because I already played Gran. I know what to expect from her moveset and all of that. Looks good. The slightly different animation that she has from Gran also look good. So not a whole lot of comments there. Then we have Vasaraga, which if I remember correctly from those polls that I did, a lot of people were rooting for Vasaraga. I saw all of you Vasaraga enjoyers in the comment section. Don't think I didn't see you. So let's check out what we've got in gameplay for him.
No one faces me and walks away. Bring your numbers. You will never have enough to match our strength. You will know pain. For life is mine.
Looking pretty brutal with the scythe.
Death take you.
Damn.
They fall so easily, don't they?
I like the voice lines. Death take you.
The Reaper awaits. Do it.
Here goes.
Hold nothing back.
Do I ever? Let's go.
Eclipsed in crimson. Ready, move.
Damn.
Granblue Fantasy.
The bitrate barely let us see that attack. It's like, I'm sorry about the bitrate, guys. This is Twitter video quality. It's not really my fault, but Vasaraga looking pretty solid, if I can say so myself. Let's take a look over at Eugene, which is... this one's kind of important for me because this is with Richard Epcar, who also plays Gaius Van Baelsar on Final Fantasy XIV. So, yeah. Not to mention, it's one of the characters that I'm very interested in checking out, too, because he just has, like, a hand cannon.
Some rough and tumble skies out there. Let me show you kids how it's done. See you in hell.
Throw in the grenade.
I got an axe to grind with this one. No
Oh, you
bones about it.
can throw axes, too. Nice. Oh, he has melee hits with punches. I didn't know that. I love the laser.
Blast them!
Ready for battle.
Looks like you could use another round.
Onward, young Oigan.
Time to say goodnight. The Antica Canona.
Ah, damn, dude.
Granblue Fantasy Relink.
I might have to main Eugene, dude. My man Eugene looking hella good. Okay, let's check out Fairy.
We're the top dogs here. Work together and there's nothing we can't overcome.
She's got that whip action going.
Don't hold back.
Spell casting. All right.
Fuji, Nicola.
Oh, nice
Get him,
dodge.
Gigi.
Looks like she's got summons that perform slow. That's cool.
Leave healing to me. You have
Oh, she's got healing as
now.
Wait, she's
What's
got a
left
res.
here? Play dead. It's go time. Never fear.
Nice link
Smashing
attacks.
success. That act of yours deserves the highest honors. Resonate to the very soul. Aetherite Requiesca. Granblue Fantasy.
All right.
Relink.
Looking pretty good, if I can say so myself. Let's check out, oh, dude, Percival. I'm super hyped for Percival.
Child's play.
Child's play. All right.
Behold the might of the Lord of Flames!
Yes, fiery explosions.
Out of my sight! Fear no darkness! Thank you, Percival. This will be over.
Oh, that's a party buff. Nice.
Make way, or die!
Oof.
You aren't tired, are you? Fine.
Those AoEs looking hella good.
Well played, for a dog. Yeah, who's the good boy? I'm a good boy. By my blade of adamant bright! Your fate is sealed!
It looks like he's got a ton of AoEs in this footage. I also want some single target DPS though. We'll see. Overpower foes with decisive fury. It's looking really good. Let's see what we got here. We got Rosetta.
Did I catch your eye? You know, I think some corporal punishment is in order.
Looking like a
Can't keep
tsundere.
up? You want more, don't you? You take the lead.
She's like the poison ivy.
Do forgive me. Wow, I could do far, far worse. I could use some support.
Way ahead of you.
We can always count on you, can't we?
I'll never let
Oh,
you
looks like she
down.
put down a
Flank
healing
on a
field
bed
as well.
of thorns. Sullen Rose! Granblue Fantasy Relink.
That's a nice, what's it called? The GBA thing? The attack, the Skybound art. That looks really nice. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Vayne. Vayne is another one that I'm interested in because he's kind of like a tanky boy with a halberd. Let's see what we got.
Where's the challenge? You guys don't need to be scared. I'm gonna take care of everything.
Ah! Here's dessert!
Feel the storm!
Lancing, right away!
That went as expected.
No one hurts my friend!
See, the shield looks really good.
It's go
I like
time.
that. But try convincing players to sit in it. Damn, he just busted him up.
Vayne, think you can take more?
It would be my pleasure.
You should never have messed with us! Blowing bang young!
Nice
Granblue
simple
Fantasy
bonk to the face. Looking good. Looking good. We have one more. This is for Cagliostro, which was the last character to be announced for the launch roster.
Tell me, who's the best? Cagliostro's gonna school you!
Okay, so she's looking like a medium range type of character with medium range spell casting.
Get lost!
Ooh.
I hate taking out the trash.
Aggro
Behold
with
the
explosion.
wonders of alchemy. Cagliostro, you're the best! Go on, say more! Ready or not?
He's got a party buff as well.
Let's experiment. Now or never!
Following.
My knight in shining armor!
As if you need one.
She's got Destructo discs.
Let me teach ya! True pay! Ars Magna! That was fun!
What the hell?
Granblue Fantasy Relink.
The friggin' red and blue Destructo discs. Oh, man. Well, I'm super excited to play the game when it eventually comes out. This footage that you guys are watching in the background right now is actually from a multiplayer session that I did with my friend Wada because we were testing out the multiplayer because I still hadn't tested out the multiplayer in the demo. It works pretty much like you would expect. You can either play the game just 2 players or 3 players or 4 players. You can fill out the rest of the slots with AI, or you can fill them out with other players if you want to. The game gives you full flexibility, at least in the demo. I expect the final product to be the same thing, which is looking pretty good. So I'm excited for when the game actually releases, but do keep in mind there's probably going to be a lot more coverage coming out the day of release, and I'm not going to be able to provide any of that because I'm going to be at my kid's birthday party. So I'm going to start making content on Monday, most likely going to be streaming the game for the whole week, and then I'll see if I can whip up some guides or something like that together for those of you that are interested in that. But for now, that's going to be it. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification icon, all that jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong, stay safe, peace out.